like he's seen some things. And Red Phoenix, he's like, what's these guys' problem?
What's these guys' problems over here?
I got out on the last one.
Red Phoenix is looking at Taskmaster knowing that you just fucking killed him.
Prove it. Prove it.
It's recorded. You streamed it.
I don't have any proof.
There is literally like a body. You have a body cam of the footage.
Where's your warrant?
You chased him.
Or my footage. Where's your warrant?
It's not like a subtle dagger stab. Like you swung an 18-pound halberd.
And he got in the way. I told you.
It was a narrow hallway.
Exactly. He
Single file.
Better.
You wait
he
for
should have known.
him to go.
What am I? Tell me what I'm supposed to do when he's opening a door and there's a spider chewing on his ankles. Am I supposed to kill the spider?
Yeah, but maybe switch to like this fly swatter. You see a fly swatter on the wall. You put down the hammer and you pick up the fly swatter.
There was no time to consider such things, and I'm offended that you actually suggested it.
Ugh. That's Stephen Guy. Thank you for the 5 months, pal.
Yeah,
really
Taskmaster's face right now. He's...
Doesn't look like we might be getting into another game, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We'll be seeing them.
The candle needs to be flickering.
Tangent forgot about the revive. Whoa! Hold on.
Oh my God!
Hold on. Whether or not
you forgot about the revive.
Whether
I'll tell you what.
Listen,
no, wait,
well,
1 second.
Well, okay, it is a fair point, but I would not have had to remember to use the revive if you didn't just kill our party member in the first place.
Well, it doesn't matter anyway because you forgot you had the spell. So even he was gonna die from the spider or me, and I just thought it was probably a little nicer if it came from me.
I may have forgot the spell. You forgot to not kill our teammates.
Prove it.
We have, for the last time, we have proof. Can we get a clip, please?
Don't you dare.
Can we get a clip in the chat, please?
You post that clip. I'm setting the dungeon on fire next time we go in. I will sabotage all of us.
Everything was seen by hundreds of people.
I think that they will find it in their best interest too to say that they didn't see anything.
You guys get to see this happening, but you guys don't get to see how she and I play when we're not on stream. Like this is a reoccurring issue. Whether it's Red Dead Redemption or
you're welcome back.
Dark and Darker or Animal Crossing. Okay, Meow gets hers.
I tried to hit you in Animal Crossing and I couldn't.
Yeah.
It was a test. It's like this.
Meowderer. Okay. Let's see. Exhibit A.
Don't watch that.
Exhibit A has made it into the chat. One second.
That's not me. That's not me. There's a helmet on. You can't see if it's me or not.
1 second.
It's not me.
All right.
I want to watch
Exhibit A from the body cam footage of Meow Yin.
Oh my god.
Let's see. Let's see what happened.
Oh, I got kicked out. Damn.
Running through the fog. There's Red Phoenix. There's a spider, and then your weapon swings from the left first!
What? That's not me.
Yes, you wind up, and like,
not me.
You had the right intentions clearly, but you were nowhere near hitting that spider. I just witnessed a murder.
That's not me.
And then, without a thought, just opens the door. Tells me to grab the soul.
That isn't
evidence. Hard evidence.
No, I'm challenging
the prosecution rests.
I'm challenging it. I'm failing to connect to the server. I think it's down. Listen, I don't like all the evidence that's
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. I think you may have been acquitted. Hold on. Hold on. Wait, that's the wrong thing. Hold on. Hold on. Listen, ma'am, do not taunt the jury and the judge.
I apologize.
Ma'am.
I will let you review.
This is not a Wendy's. This is a court of memes, ma'am.
But it is a Burger King, and I would like it my way. Or is that McDonald's?
It's the old sign. It's been here since the 80s. We kept it. Okay, so up here, hold on a second. So there's Red Phoenix.
Check the evidence. I have your stream up. I want to see the evidence.
And Spider Mummy killed Red Phoenix.
Oh, yeah, yes, baby. Phoenix, I am no longer sorry because I didn't do anything.
But hold on a second. Conveniently, you have a teacup covering Red Phoenix's portrait. We don't know how much health he had before that. Those spiders do not deal much damage. We need another view.
Listen,
we need another view.
Officer of the law, if I may.
Ma'am, please do not attempt to bribe the bailiff. That is not his job.
All right. Think of something else to do.
We need a clip from a different perspective,
you know
chat.
what? I'm fighting this. I'm fighting this in court as we speak because it said that the spider killed him regardless of the health that he had. It shouldn't have mattered. My swing came after the spider bite, which may have hit his dead body, but he was already dead. His soul was already in his chest.
The jury of chat makes a compelling argument. They say, if the spider bit, you have to acquit.
If Meow didn't hit, you must acquit.
Red Phoenix, you were the victim. You were the victim.
No, the victim doesn't get a say.
Yes, they do. Yes, that is how it works. Not a murder victim because they've been murdered, but yes, the witness to the crime, if they were alive, definitely does get to present their side of the argument. That's why you're in court to begin with.
Wait,
because
Red
they
Phoenix
brought
did
you
not
here.
witness it. Red Phoenix did not witness it. They were opening the door, which is why I attacked the spider, because they couldn't see the spider.
We need to get a trend going. Has justice for Red Phoenix.
You're the only witness here, and I'm pretty sure you weren't even looking in our direction. Can we get a confirmation on this? Was Tangent looking at me when
I forgot to resurrect. If anything, I'm guilty of gross negligence.
Yeah, and it's
like disgusting. A fine at worst and some community service.
It's sick. That's what it is. Your behavior, forgetting your spells. Our friend would be alive today if you remember your spell.
Red Phoenix, what was your hit points like?
Negligent party for not reviving Red Phoenix because you knew you had a wild card in the group and therefore you are the bad one. You witnessed it happen. You didn't tell anybody. Oh, servers are down for 1 hour.
Servers are down.
Thank you, silly goose. We're in
if
court
anything,
right
I'm guilty
now.
of gross negligence, right?
We're in court right now.
We are in the court of memes.
Trial by combat.
Achilles, thank you for the 95 months, bud. Welcome back.
Can I face Red Phoenix instead of Tangent? Because I feel like Tangent is too close to the situation. He's gonna be too emotional.
Red Phoenix is the situation. What are you talking about?
You're the only one who seems upset about Red Phoenix dying to a spider.
You and his murder is the situation.
It's not murder because that spider bit him first. The spider's poison killed him.
Are you hearing this, chat?
I simply maimed the body that was already fallen. You know, it doesn't matter because the spider's poison was in his veins. I can prove without a doubt, even if my slash did take his head off, he was gonna die anyway. I was doing like the nice thing.
Well, considering that, depending on how much hit points he had left, your argument is that the tiny drop of spider blood can't possibly hurt Red Phoenix.
Yes, that is my argument.
You took like 90% of his blood away and then put a drop of poison in that. Even by that argument,
by the evidence that was presented, I did not strike.
Okay, we're gonna manage a poll. New poll.
What? I don't know how to do a poll in my chat. This is unfair. I'm a professional.
Yay, nay.
It was a mercy kill, exactly.
He was escaping. He was out of the fog.
No, he was opening the door for us, and he was gonna die.
And you killed him while he was doing that. Is meow guilty?
Your Honor, I need to get in your chat so I can vote. Hang on. I need to get over here.
My view might not have covered the health. Do we have a clip from my stream chat?
You probably weren't even looking. You were probably looking down the hallway. You were probably looking down the hallway.
I can at least see his hit points, maybe.
Maybe holds up in court.
Maybe.
Everybody maybe works in court. Everybody take note. Get out your note emotes because we can do maybes in a court of law now.
Overruled speculation. I make myself completely redundant.
I demand
Your
a
Honor.
recess.
1 hour maintenance? Yeah, I figured. We're just chilling.
So, here's the... Okay. I think at the end of the day, we can probably bring this court session to an end by saying you were incredibly negligent not to revive him.
As I said before.
I was slightly to blame for the misfortune that followed.
No,
but at the end of the day,
at worst,
it was your fault.
At worst, you're a murderer. At best, it was manslaughter. For me, at the worst, gross negligence. At the worst.
That's even like worse because you saw it happen. You chose not to tell anybody. You saw the crime.
That's not true at all.
You saw what you felt was a crime, and you're like, oh, you know what? After he was murdered by the spider, you could have revived him right there too. That's 2 times you did not revive.
As I said before, gross negligence. Not negligence, gross negligence.
Well,
I'm aware I failed in my party
effect.
Role of reviving the player as a cleric. But as the frontline tank, you should not be attacking the back.
Sir, I had a soul on me when I died, so you're responsible for 2 deaths.
That's a load of shit because I wasn't dead. You didn't have a soul.
I had Red Phoenix's soul on me.
After you killed him, or at least...
You're responsible for 2 deaths. 2 of them count. 1,
that's his
2.
That's even his own soul.
You're going
it doesn't count twice.
You're going to jail.
That's not how it works.
Put him in the dungeon. Lock him up. Lock him up. We've got evidence. Oh my god, my first case. I won. I'm so excited.
This trial isn't even over. You're still going to jail for manslaughter.
I'm not going. What? Why? No, I'm not.
Just because you've proven, like, we're both in trouble. You're just, like, in more. I'm getting a fine and probably being stripped from the board of clerics.
I made a deal. I made a deal.
I've got, like, community service and 1,000 hours to fulfill clinically so I can get back to practicing clerical medicine.
You shouldn't ever practice your healing again. You're just gonna forget that you can mid-battle and then we'll die. At least I never forget how to swing my sword.
Yeah, I know that. You never forget how to swing at anything. No matter, regardless of how safe or whether you should or you shouldn't. It doesn't matter. You just swing.
I swing away. You know what? I've seen the movie Signs and I fully believe in swing away. That's part of my religion now.
Well, my religion actually heals people.
Wow. Mine kills people. So I won in court.
Thank you, Fex, for the 100 bits, pal. Really appreciate that.
So back to my original point. Like, what we should all take away from this is Red Phoenix, clear my line of fire.
Okay, wait. Red Phoenix has posted the next clip.
Where? In your chat? Wait, I gotta see
this.
This. Hang on. It's gonna kick me out. Isn't a dungeon already like a jail? Not my dungeon. People just have fun in my dungeon.
Here we go.
Oh, you got old porn mags? Great. I love that. Don't play it yet. I'm not there.
All right, so by the looks of it, Red Phoenix is...
Wait, I'm not here. My god. Okay, I gotta bring it up for everybody to see. Does everybody see this? They do. Okay.
All right, so new evidence has shown that Red Phoenix was at a very low amount of hit points.
Uh-huh. Show it again.
But he's healing. But he healed a little bit, took some more damage, And then there's Taskmaster. Hold on.
Look, you weren't even. You didn't even see.
Wait.
You can't even be a witness. You didn't even see.
We have audio evidence.
What?
And we have visual data of Red Phoenix's hit points. Watch. Let the
Where's
evidence
the
show
audio?
that he is in the process of healing beyond the damage of what a spider would inflict from a single bite.
All right. Let's watch.
Let us watch.
I think Red Phoenix may have died.
Shrine of Health right here too.
He's healing. You see him healing.
Alive. He's just past the wall. He's not.
And now he's just taking.
He's getting bit. He's getting bit.
He was just bitten. He's at lower health.
Killed Red Phoenix. Fuck.
Now I killed Red Phoenix. Fuck in the actual audio.
Wait,
and there I am,
literally
like a micro. I can see you. I can see Taskmaster on my screen.
Wait. Play it one more time.
I will play it one more time.
One more time for evidence, and then I would like to make an argument.
Okay. So.
Your body's in the way.
No, it is not.
You can't see.
Red Phoenix is literally in the middle, clear as day.
He might as well be dead already. Somebody could go on him and he would die. So you could even the wind from my halberd.
It's funny you mentioned that, Meow. As we start to watch the video for the witness.
Okay, I want to hear though. I need to hear the
audio. But do watch as well. Don't just listen. Use all of your senses. Watch as the hit points of Red Phoenix goes up because he is attempting to heal, only to be brought down because Meow kills him.
I think Red Phoenix may have died.
Shrine of Health.
I think he may have died, she says.
Right here too, of course.
No, Red Phoenix.
As he heals. Look, the space in the portrait, the dark section, has begun to fill. He has healed several hit points. Let the evidence show. Now, watch on screen up here as we round the corner, but also take note of the hit points about to drop.
Okay, I'm ready. He's just
You see Red Phoenix is still moving up here. You see his text. It is still moving at this time. And you'll also notice that he has healed more. He has healed more.
He still looks completely red to me.
And here comes Taskmaster. You see their text behind here going up to them.
Sir,
now watch.
Sir, we don't need a play-by-play. Just hit play. I need to see the evidence, sir.
Ma'am.
Sir.
You do need the play-by-play. This is a court.
Past the wall. Hit play.
And look, she moved right up to him. Hit points lowered. The spider gets the final bite. Spider Mummy killed Red Phoenix.
God.
But the damage from the heel was cleaved through by the halberd of Meow Yin, the Taskmaster.
But all I see here is Spider Mummy killed Red Phoenix. And what you need, sir, is hard proof, as you were not even in the room with us. We see it clearly on your screen. You're praying the whole time. Rather selfishly, by the way, because you're going to forget you can heal people. And then you don't even see the supposed murder. You don't even see, look at his face. You don't even see the murder, okay? So how can you say definitively I did it when you've got right up here Spider Mummy killed Red Phoenix? You can't. You have nothing to stand on. You might as well be sitting on your butt, sir. You have nothing.
The evidence that I see is that damage was dealt to Red Phoenix that brought him.
You weren't even in the same hallway, and there were only 3 of us.
Red Phoenix.
Well, 4 of us if you count the spider that killed Red Phoenix.
He had enough hit points to survive the spider bite.
No, because if he was going to get one bit. Are you saying that because wait a second, sir. Take a seat.
I am saying that at the start of the video,
that spider bit him and that there was poison in his body to start with, it doesn't matter because the spider bit him and the poison killed him, not the spider bite. And you're trying to say my cleave killed him? In that case, it was a mercy killing, and it's not even provable if you want to go down. Let's go that route. Let's search the evidence.
Your Honor, I'd like to motion for dismissal.
Hearsay! Hearsay! If you dismiss this, I go free. Just know that.
I love the at the end mercy killing defense. You had it until that part, I think.
No. Because that's also hearsay.
You literally won the case until you said it was a mercy killing anyways.
You want to go down this route? Would you like to stay in court? Because I'll stay here all day.
You just did! We're in court! What else are we gonna do?
Oh my god! The queen! I dismiss this case.
Case is dismissed.
Get out!
It's
Red Things is live.
Wait. Where's my gavel? This is like the one time I could have used my prop.
Yeah, we needed the spider to take the stand and definitively say, yes, my fangs are the one that took Red Phoenix down.
Alright, well, that will.
Why am I on trial for a meat shield
Now we actually. Meow. In accordance to the laws of video games.
Yeah.
And the multiplayer treaty of 1998.
God, I hate that treaty.
In reference to the split screen initiative of paragraph 3, I hereby find you guilty of inter-team manslaughter in the 1st degree for your mercy killing. There.
I make bail.
She's at large, chat. I can't. She's right. The rich win. Damn it! There's no justice in this world. She's at large and ready to do it again.
Oh, I killed Red Phoenix.
I killed Red Phoenix. Fuck, she says.
What? No.
No,
there's
you literally.
No audio evidence. No.
I just played it.
I didn't hear anything.
Oh well, let me rewind it because we have technology.
Have your stream up. Hang on. I gotta show my kingdom, who's on my side. No, Red Things is live. He's just past the wall. Oh, I killed Red Phoenix. I do things. Okay, so for this clip, I'm gonna watch it. I need to hear the evidence.
But it does say Spider Mummy got the killing blow.
I think that
does say that.
I think that is the actual true evidence, is that you have text.
You're an accomplice, manslaughter at worst, a reduced sentence. Crime wins another day.
Ha!
Another guilty, crime-ridden oligarch, monarch ruler escapes. You see this as a victory. This is a loss for the common man.
No, it is a victory because I can't go to trial for the same thing twice. So Red Phoenix, watch out.
Have I seen the latest poll? Is Tangent sleeping on the couch tonight? What? What?
No, he's in the bed, so I can.
Why?
Manslaughter for Tangent as well for gross negligence. You killed technically 2 people yourself. Because if you had revived him, he would have been alive and you could have healed me, which would have saved 2 people.
How many times do I have to say I admit guilt for my gross negligence?
Until I forgive you, which I don't.
It's gonna be a rough life, chat. It's gonna be a rough.
I love how I clearly won the case, but you just sentenced me to being guilty. Like, what kind of...
No, you didn't win the case. You were successfully preventing the murder charge, but then you opted for the manslaughter charge, and then you were like, besides, it was a mercy killing. It was a mercy killing. That sentence.
I'm not in court right now, so I can say this. This is off the record. Somebody's getting attacked by a bear. In this case, a spider. And you're not supposed, like, you blam them because you're like, they're not going to make it out of this.
Ma'am, this entire situation could have been solved if only you had the wisdom as a warrior to switch to your smaller weapon to deal with such a small, fine opponent. You know that the armor class of a diminutive creature is much higher. You know that.
It's so funny that you mentioned about things that we know, because as a cleric, you should know that him being on the ground...
Wait, hold on a second. Mummy Spider has entered the chat. Mummy Spider has entered the chat.
Call Mummy Spider to the stand. I need to hear this
I call
straight
to
from
the
the mandibles.
stand the mummy spider. A shock witness. Kaboom! Bombshell!
And yet the queen looks more confident than ever.
All
The
right.
queen calls Mummy Spider to the witness
Mummy spider.
stand.
Mummy spider.
What do you say?
As a representative of the Mummy Spider Nation, you do have diplomatic immunity. And as the murder occurred in no man's land, you are exempt from the crimes of the foreign opposition.
No, I was half paying attention. Repeat what you just said.
You're-
Are you
ma'am,
saying that
ma'am,
the spider
please.
cannot be charged with the murder it clearly did?
You will have your option to cross-examine the witness later.
All right, I sustain.
Ma'am, let it also,
Hearsay.
may I remind you that you also killed the spider in the time that the crime went down. You are aware that you did murder the witness.
No, nobody saw me do that either, so prove it. I didn't.
Ma'am,
kill
we do, again, ma'am, we do have video evidence from multiple angles, including your own.
I need to review this evidence because from that angle, which is mine, by the way, you were off in some chamber praying, basically being useless as a healer. So that
and thus
spider
innocent
could
to
have
the
been
murder, being innocent
spider-
to the murder that has occurred. Thank you
Well,
for
sure, you
noticing
didn't
this.
do any murder. That spider did a murder, and you just said that spider could not be convicted of murder. So
correct. The
What are you
spider's
trying
not
to
on trial,
pull
ma'am.
here?
The spider's not on trial. You are,
It's
ma'am.
not?
Yes, ma'am. You are
Okay.
on trial.
All right. I'm sorry, spider. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm looking for the clip now that had, oh, here it is. All right.
Yeah, witness's testimony can't be used as evidence since it wasn't cleaned. I mean, cleared. Cleaned. I didn't get to review this evidence first.
Luckily, this is in fact a kangaroo court, and we do take evidence at the buzzer because that's more entertaining and exciting. So let's go
What
ahead
is this,
and.
Judge Judy? I feel I'm a
Ma'am, we are living in a boring dystopian. I don't make the rules. Courtroom drama is entertaining, and it's more about whose team wins
I
instead
would
of
like
whether
to
justice is
claim the
served.
spider as my witness.
Okay, so we're gonna review Meow's footage.
Oh, I need your stream up again. God dang it! Hang on, everybody. We gotta get back in court. I shouldn't leave court. Get back in freaking court here.
Yes, ma'am. Please do not leave the court.
Oh, I keep leaving to go to the bathroom. Okay. Almost.
In the dungeon justice system, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups: the Tangents, who investigate crime, and the Meow Yins, who prosecute the offenders. These are the stories. Donk donk.
Can the mummy spider please
Servers are
the fifth?
down.
I wish it would. I wish it would shut its mandibles.
In a world where magic exists, how can we be sure Tangent did not kill Red Phoenix? The only thing that we can be
Good
sure of is
point.
Tangent did not resurrect when he had the opportunity. Oh no, you see me? I am far away from the murder when it happens. I present to you all one more time
A healer being
the body
furthest
cam
away
footage
from damage.
that, and let me be the first to say that thank goodness that Meow Yin is so incompetent at her job that she forgot to turn off her body cam
Excuse me,
footage
sir.
when committing the
You
crime that
Have
she was
praised
doing.
my sword. Okay.
Let the evidence speak for
Let's hear
itself.
from the spider. Let's hear from the spider.
Shrine of Health right here too, of course.
I'm gonna fucking burn that spider as soon as they're done off the stand. Oh, I killed Red Phoenix. Fuck. Okay.
Now, Mummy Spider, would you please care to tell us what you were doing on this day in the dungeon?
Welcome back to the kingdom, Prestonia. Exactly, I'm innocent. I'm innocent.
Dante Darkstar, thank you for the follow.
Please, everyone in the court,
P-Crux,
as
thank you
the
for gifting a
spider
sub
answers,
to Mummy Spider.
please look that it says Spider Mummy has killed Red Phoenix. I just want to throw that back out on the evidence.
Yes, the healer was not doing his job. It does not give a murderer an excuse. Jerry, please hear this. Indeed.
I'm going down for this. All right, I'm ready for the spider.
Mummy Spider, would you please place your appendage on the Necronomicon?
Mm-hmm.
Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help your patron spider god.
Hearsay.
Where the spider is not speaking. I actually
It's a freaking spider! You're believing a spider over me.
ma'am, please, you'll have your turn to speak. So there I was, just minding my own business, going after mummy bugs. A typical day for any mummy spider. Go on. In Shelob's name. In Ungoliant's name. When I see this big two-legged thing run right through the web I had started. Oh, property damages.
Oh my God.
Won't anyone think of the mummy spider people? I'm sorry that you had to experience this, mummy spider.
Yes, so am I. That's very scary, and nobody should have to go through web development destruction. I'm really sorry that our healer did that. Off the record, Kingdom, I think we're really going for this murder.
Think we're what?
Nothing?
Mr. Profusion, thank you for the 8 months, my friend, thank you. So naturally I chase after to air my grievances. Of course, you would like to inform the adventuring party that they had interloped upon your intended domicile.
I do have a question for the mummy spider, just for clarification.
Ma'am, you will have an opportunity to cross-examine the witness.
Dear God, okay.
And what happened when you were you able to air your grievances, Mr. Mummy Spider?
You gotta learn to shut my mouth. And I come upon another two-legged thing coming up behind another with its weapon raised.
With its weapon raised.
No, I challenge this. Look at the evidence. This spider is lying because you will clearly see the spider is up against Red Phoenix when I arrive at the scene. Therefore, it could not have chased behind me behind Red Phoenix because it was already there.
No. He's saying that he sees you approaching.
No. He's facing ankles. He can't see shit. I don't care how many eyes the spider has.
He's just facing. Let it be seen that the spider looks you in the eye at roughly
wind it back.
The 10-second. Okay. At roughly the 9-second to 10-second mark.
Okay.
The spider clearly has you in its line of sight, and
it's
you're
right there.
Now, Mr. Taskmaster, you are a large fighter class, are you not?
Actually, I'm not. Barbarian.
Oh, barbarian, so an even larger class. No, I stand corrected. Thank you.
I am a fighter. I was a fighter at the time of the incident. Therefore, I was not large.
I can't help but notice that you are holding a very large halberd in your hand.
The healer had given me the weapon prior.
Indeed, but that is a halberd in your hand, ma'am. Correct?
Yes.
Yes. Now, I also noticed that there is at least 1, 2, 3 torches present in this area. You see there's a torch here, a torch here, and a torch here.
It's
clearly, the room is illuminated, perhaps even refracting off of the shiny finish of such a large halberd.
Show that even though there are torches, it's still hella dark down there. Just saying. Let the record show.
Let's actually check the records in the first place.
They have died.
Shrine of Health right here.
Let it be known that there is a fourth sconce that is lit. Actually, by the looks of it, right to the right of where you are standing at the time when the spider was looking directly at you.
Where is the spider's house that was broken? Can we see that in the shot? Is the house here?
That would be from Red Phoenix's. Now, ma'am, that's a separate topic altogether. That's a civil matter. That's a property dispute.
Okay, but please inform the
That's destruction of property. That's small claims court, ma'am.
Please inform the witness spider that
this is a federal dungeon court, ma'am.
That's not even. You're wasting the court's time. Continue, please.
Without a shadow of a doubt, because there is no shadows in this room, Miao Yin
Freaking lying.
could not have been out of the line of sight of our spider witness.
It's turned its back to me, clearly. Please move the footage forward to the actual incident, if you could, and I would like to see the spider's position as myself, Taskmaster, moves up. If you would please.
What was your request?
Wow, doesn't even pay attention to court. Okay, I would
Ma'am,
like you to
I'm
run-
paying attention to chat as well.
I would like you to
Ma'am?
run the footage forward just a little bit. I would
Very
like
well.
to see the position of Mommy Spider in accordance with Red Phoenix's ankles. See, his back is turned to me. He does not know where the swing is coming from.
Which makes it
would have
all
been
the more
delivered
treacherous.
from.
He, trusting in a dungeon, professional dungeon environment, trusting that their warrior has a handle on any large weapons.
Please
That is
let
a
the
trusting party member.
Please let the court know that just a room earlier, our very own cleric, which forgot to heal us, was saying, was praising my fighter skills. Did I slam the homie in the back? No, the spider killed him. That's what this whole court was. And at the end of the day, the game has logged and put into the cloud, spider mummy killed. I say we prosecute the spider.
Ma'am,
Look at it. Look at it.
There already has been a request.
All right, continue the testimony. I interrupted the spider.
The spider is in trouble, ma'am. But don't you worry about the spider. You worry about yourself because you are in trouble, ma'am.
I will finish. I'll let the spider finish.
I will say this, however.
No, Red Fingers is lying.
Upon reviewing the footage, it does seem. You can tell here that while it does look simultaneous.
Oh, he fell. He fell before I
he
even
is,
connected.
You do see that Red
Look
Phoenix
at it bite.
is
the blood at his ankle.
beginning to fall before.
Ha! Yes, baby! I live another day free! I mean, respectfully, Your Honor. Is the game down
In light
yet?
of this evidence, the court has no other solution than to acquit the defendant of all charges.
We're going to Applebee's Kingdom! Woo! We can't be tried for the same thing, so the next dungeon... It'll be great. We did it! We did it! We're free! Kingdom, we're free.
No. So, chat, we know that obviously
We're
the spider mummy killed Red Phoenix, but he had healed a little bit before that, and so we were looking into whether Meow had actually brought him into the threat range at this point. And we were able to look over the information, and Meow Yin has been acquitted.
I would like to approach the court. I would like to sue for defamatory statements from the mummy spider.
Oof. All right, ma'am, you're gonna have to fill out all these forms.
What? Oh my god.
You're gonna have to fill out all these forms and submit it to the court of spider people. And
you know what was funny? I was told I was
the commerce
guilty
of,
like
and the
5
Guild of
times
Dungeoneering.
during that trial. And he just stood up and said, "You're guilty."
With that, why? Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, pal. Really appreciate that. Mr. Profusion, thank you for the 8 months. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring our content.
Thank you,
Really
even
appreciate that, guys.
I'm
Sorry if I missed any alerts or anything like that. Prestonio!
Because I'm innocent.
Thank you for the 5 gifted subs.
For everybody
Thank
who
you guys.
believes in
Welcome.
me. Thank you.
Well, welcome to Budev, Parksor, Angry Beast Man, It's Vish, Ryan Astiv, and let's see, Cyphota, Small Bacon, Devoted One, Butterbark, User Goodia. That was like...
That was a hardcore case.
That was like 50 minutes of improv, is what we just did. During an hour-long maintenance. So hopefully, in
I hope you were entertained.
I think we've got about like 15, 20 minutes before the servers are, in theory, supposed to be back up.
Freeman. And even Carpresto, thank you for the prime.
Prior Night, thank you for the 28 months, pal. Thank you. Thank you. What about my pain and
Innocence
suffering for a crime
prevails.
related to my species? Clearly, Meow swung with prejudice to end my unlife. As we said before, unfortunately, Mr. Mummy Spider, you will need to formally
Fill out all this
file.
paperwork.
You have to file all this paperwork at your local Mummy Spider Commerce building, and
And guess what?
as we said
I'm
before,
leaving.
an undead killing a human in our
Part of your
realm
job.
is actually a misdemeanor. It's a misdemeanor. It's a small fine. So, if you actually want some justice, you will need to contact the Universal Gamers Embassy for an extradition treaty to have Meow be forced to go to court in your spider.
Which good
province.
luck, because I'm not even. Fun,
It's gonna be hard. Again, it might not seem fair, but
court for civil damages. Mummy Spider's harassing me. Mummy Spider's harassing. I need a restraining order on the mandible.
yes, it is also Sunday. The Mummy Spider Commerce Building is closed on Sundays. It is true.
Oh my god, everything's working out in my favor. I'm so
Now
happy.
you can send this video to the devs. I'm gonna chop up this whole thing into hopefully a fun little video section.
Witness protection. I need to be under witness protection. He's gonna tell the other spiders to get me.
It's gonna be an uphill battle for justice.
So
For justice.
I think we need to make some new laws because if there is presently poison in the player's body
Yep.
and you swing and they go down,
Uh-huh.
technically is it your fault? It's not. Because there was already poison. They were gonna die. You know, it's like that movie, The Sound of Thunder. They go back in time to hunt dinosaurs. But
Listen,
not dinosaurs out of
if
sequence.
you
Well, that's-
have-
What? Sir. You hunt dinosaurs in sequence to how they're gonna die. So you shoot it right before it dies in, like, a tar pit. So you didn't mess
Ma'am,
up
if you
time.
come across like a 99-year-old man and you notice that a king cobra has bit him on his bony, desiccated thigh.
Yes. I noticed
You have a
this.
telephone where you could call for emergency services,
Or if you have a
or
healing spell,
if
can
you have
heal
a
them.
knife,
Or
and you
could
decide,
forget
well,
if you
he's
have healing
old.
spells.
He's
Well,
old
he's
anyways,
old. I should
and
say
he's
we
already
healed
got venom in him.
For other party members,
Your
just to
Honor.
use my heals more. I don't want to waste my res on this dead guy.
Ma'am, you are smoke screening, and
gonna
otherwise
take you
very
to court.
serious,
I'm gonna take
very
you to court.
serious
I don't feel
offense.
safe in the dungeon with you. I don't feel safe in the dungeon with you. I feel like you're gonna forget how to. Like, what school did you graduate from?
Ma'am,
for
my
paladins.
credentials
Mean
are none of
everything
your
right now.
business.
They are my
I
business because
graduated
you're on my team.
From the top of my class
It
at
shows.
clerical college. The
Yeah,
top.
It shows.
Just because I didn't go to some fancy Ivy League clerical college.
Well, maybe if you had,
Just
you
because
would
I
remember
was
to
brought up
revive
by
people.
small means in a humble community.
Well, you
Cutting my
sit
teeth as a public
in a
defendant
completely different room
in
from your
criminal
teammates.
video game court.
And do what? Pray? Like what's going on?
Yes, pray.
Right? What's going
Yes, pray. You
What
mock.
good did that do? We all
You
died.
mock.
What good did that do?
Madam.
What? I'm asking you. You were in a completely separate room, praying, forgetting to revive, and yelling at Taskmaster, me, which was putting me under stress while I was trying to defeat a creature that killed my friend, Red Phoenix. We were going to have Sunday dinner, but they're dead. So, what school did you go to, Paladin? Do inform
Ma'am, I
us
am
of
a
your
cleric.
education.
Ma'am, I am a cleric, not a paladin.
I couldn't tell.
I would be a paladin, but they don't offer paladin in my province.
Well, next
Update
time,
game?
act like a paladin and heal people. As your lawyer, I would recommend that you make sure Tangent don't leave the dungeon next time. Tangent,
It's
you
true.
are
It's true.
grounded for taking me to court in the first place.
Indeed, she did still. The real crime here is that she would have killed him if the spider didn't.
No, I would not have swung if the spider was not immediately threatening
Regardless
his life.
of that,
I wouldn't have swung if there was no danger. I would not have swung. This is the spider's fault.
Your Honor, I wouldn't have pulled the trigger if
there wasn't a rabid dog chewing on their legs. See, do you see what I'm saying? I finished your sentence and it made sense.
I wouldn't have blasted a shotgun in a narrow hallway if it wasn't for the adversary standing in front.
I'll wrap you up, Mummy Spider. What did you say? Your argument was irrelevant, so I didn't hear it. Too much? I'm sleeping on the couch now.
This game's gonna make some waves. I hope it does. I certainly hope it does.
Connecting.
She admits that her intention
overloaded.
was to commit spidercide.
Ah, damn it.
No, it wasn't commit spidercide. I was protecting my friend. He was getting mandibled in his ankles.
Okay.
Do you remember that time you got in the way of my swing and I cut your head off on accident?
Yeah, I do. There's a pattern of negligence here.
They said 3:15 Eastern was the earliest. Aw, poo. Good thing I'm not in court anymore. I'm free. How about a hot dog, everybody?
How about a hot dog and a handshake?
I would also like to bring up how disappointed I am in Red Phoenix's name. They didn't rise on their own. Like a phoenix. I could blame false advertising all day and probably get away with it.